Hi, in front of me I have an AHD 720p white bullet camera. Basically this is an analog high definition camera that can give up to 1.3 megapixel picture quality. In relation to the IR on it, it gives 20 meter IR and it has a fixed 3.6 millimeter lens. In relation to the format of the video here, what we're going to do is we're just going to cover exactly what comes in the outer box. We'll look at the camera itself in some detail and then we'll give a demonstration of it in operation. What we can actually see here on the screen is the camera is set up just in the logo behind using 960 or using the full AHD setting on it, but this particular unit is actually backward compatible, so we can actually come along and we could use it with older DVRs to give it quite a good picture resolution as well. What do you call it? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to come and start off saying, comes in this outer box here with this user manual here, and we also have this 2.1 millimeter socket here, an Allen key and some plugs and screws. And what we have here is a base unit which would be used for marking this out. On the base here, what we have is we have a number of connections. We have a B and C connection here, and we also have a 2.1 millimeter socket. In relation to the camera itself, what we have is the base here, the 3 screws we could use for mounting. We have the Allen key here, could be adjusted, and you can see it'll rotate a full 80 or 90 degrees here, and we could mount it either top or bottom, so we're getting our full 180 degree rotation effectively we planned. If we look in the front here, we'll see in the center we have our 3.6 millimeter lens, and we also have our bank of LEDs. The thing to note here is that we have a toggle on it here, which will actually allow us just to bring up and change the settings on it. So what I might do at this point in time here is we'll just demonstrate very quickly the LED setting on it. So what I might do is just knock off the lights in a few moments, and I just might maybe to make the adjustment easier on the camera, I might just come along and focus in on the screen first. So we're ready for that, and I'm going to hit the lights here. And you'll see it adjusts quite quickly, and then bang, we're back. Okay, so we can see the picture there, very, very strong. So we come along here, and we have the lights there. What we could do is we could pick up the toggle here, and if we press down on the center button, we'll see that we have lens, exposure, backlight, white light, day and night, all the rest of it. And what we can do in here is we can go in and we can make settings and changes and select, go into sub-menus, etc. But what we'll do here is we'll just go down to the exit thing and give an overview of it. If we wanted to move it from full AHD back down to PAL, what we can do is just push the toggle to the left. You can see the video loss thing. It comes up, tells us it's going to be PAL, and then if we wanted it, we can actually just push in the other direction over to the right. It'll just go through the same process, and what it'll do is it'll just flick back up using the AHD setting on. So you can see probably quite noticeable on it is a difference in the picture resolution. The reason that AHD has been added on really then, to recap, is the fact that there's a good range of cameras there, that they're compatible with both the new AHD DVRs and the older units, that they use exactly the same technology as the older systems, so the skill set and the cabling, etc., everything like that is very much the same. So in that reason, it's giving a real, very strong rivalry to, we'll say, IP cameras, simply because, you know, it's not for everybody, the IP cameras, simply because the networking skills for setting up, and in particular the debugging problems, is so high. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 20 meter IR, 3.6 millimeter fixed lens AHD bullet camera.